What's up, everybody? This is Jay. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to be doing a little sports talk today. NBA draft going on, 2020 NBA draft. This is going to be the first draft where nobody has seen these people play in the NCAA tournament. Now, I'm only going to cover the first lottery picks in this stream, and then that's it. Everybody else, they don't get no shine. But what's going to be unique also about this draft is nobody going to walk across the stage. But we do see people got a little bling and they got their suits on and their little cameras. I guess they got to do it in the Zoom. But anyway, we'll see what's up. I'm going to give you my opinions on who is drafted, trades that happen if they happen live during this time. I'm also give y'all a chance if you want to join me live to talk about what happened. And also, of course, answer whatever questions and things you all got. So, y'all let me know, check in. What's y'all favorite team? Where you from? I give you a shout out. Of course, you see I got the Bears hat. I'm Chicago all the way. Bulls, Bears, White Sox, and the Cubs. I like them both. Now, I like the South Side is a little bit better, White Sox, than the Cubs, but I've been to both games and had a good time and good experiences with both. And then I had a bad experience at both. So it is what it is. So, but I like them both. Neither one of them was worth a damn when I was growing up. They won a championship in 100 years, but then they both won. Anyway, I see a few of y'all coming in, checking in. I'm going to go ahead and get to a couple of these comments. Stephen Lewis, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? What's good? Tommy's Passion, what's up? What's up? Hey, Rotten J, what's good? What's good? CJ here for the view. I don't watch For Life, but hope everyone enjoys. Well, this ain't For Life. This is about the NBA draft. But I appreciate it, though. Hey, Steven, what's up? What's up? What's up? Let's see. That's Tammy giving a shout out to everybody. Support Gaming, what's good? What's good with you? So, this is a good question right here that I was going to get to. And so, if you don't know, Johnson, I.S. Johnson, said, what do you think about Klay? And if you don't know, so Klay Thompson suffered a lower leg injury today while working out. And they said in a tweet, because while I'm doing this, I got the draft and I was watching it, that they said they really can't say much except that it's bad. And he just had his left knee ACL. His knee went out last year, missed the whole season because of what happened in the playoffs or whatever. So now his right lower leg injury, that sounds like how they describe injuries in hockey. They'll say lower body injury and it could be anything. But right now it's early. It just happened today. And if that's the case, if they need to find out as fast as they can, really, what's going on, because that would affect the draft status. If Klay is end up being able to play this year and healthy, then I would go for James Wiseman, because they need another athletic big to help Draymond more than they need another shooter. But if Klay may be out, I'm not saying LaMelo Ball is nowhere near close to that. And I might not still consider him because he kind of plays the same position as Steph more than Klay. So he ain't really a good off-ball player as much as maybe Klay is. Plus, Klay got the D. So I don't know. But that's a great question. They need to know as much as they can, as fast as they can. Maybe you may make a trade out of that draft position for another wing player. But even if Clay is out, they do have Andrew Wiggins, who is still young and still can play defense. He's no Clay Thompson, don't get me wrong, and don't have the same 3-point range. But they could still go with James Wiseman, and who knows? Clay could come back and they'd be a dominant force again. Let's see. Get to some more of these comments. Let's see. Tommy, you say, where's the dinner? I already ate the dinner. I had some chicken. I made some chicken. My son made some chicken in the air fryer. So, you know, it already maxed that. it already got processed. So let me ask, who y'all think should be the number one pick in the draft? You know, they got Anthony Edwards right now looking like he may go number one on a lot of mock draft. That's kind of interesting, I guess, since James Wiseman ain't get to play as much and do as much. I guess, you know, his value ain't as up. Of course, they say they about to start at 7:30 and it don't start all the way right then. So the way that it's going, who knows? I may not even cover the first lottery picks. I may only cover maybe the first 5 picks. You know, I hope the Bulls are able to get somebody worth a damn. The Bulls, even if you look back on some of the draft we made and just even the last 20 years, we had Elton Brand as the number one pick. And after 2 years, he won Rookie of the Year. He put up 20 and 10 his first 2 years. The Bulls traded him. Now, he had an injury, but it wasn't that big, and the Bulls gave up on him. Traded him for the second pick in the draft. Unfortunately, it was the Kwame Brown draft. But the second pick was Tyson Chandler. But the Bulls were dumb because they picked Tyson Chandler with the second pick, and they were a bad team still anyway. So they had the fourth pick, and they picked Eddie Curry. They should have only picked one or the other because it would have been another guard or somebody they could have picked in that draft that would have been a whole lot better than picking both of them. I'm trying to remember who it was in that draft that they could have picked offhand. I remember it was another guard, all-star, Jason Richardson. Jason Richardson went 5th. So imagine if the Bulls would have picked maybe Tyson Chandler or Eddie Curry and then Jason Richardson. Now, we know now Tyson Chandler was a much better player over longevity. But Eddie Curry had a better game and a better career, even though it was shorter. Better numbers, rather, points per game, rebounds, stuff like that. But his shape and other stuff, Eddie Curry was a mess. You know, but anyway, so say they had picked Tyson Chandler and then instead of Eddie Curry, Jason Richardson. That would have put us in a whole new direction if we'd have had both of them and they'd actually gave them playing time and stuff. We had Jalen Rose. He was dropping 20-plus buckets a game. But the Bulls always make mistakes, draft wrong, get a good person, mess it up. We got lucky with Derrick Rose. Then Derrick Rose, I don't know, that's a whole nother story. So anyway, I think the Derrick Rose may end up back with the Bulls eventually, but he'll probably be washed up by then. That was a sad situation. And what's even worse is what happened with Jimmy Butler and the Bulls, which is really dirty management. And so what happened with Jimmy Butler is he was trying to get a better contract, and the Bulls was trying to give him a cheaper contract. And so he was saying, well, I'll just play out next year. And then because I'm doing better and improving, I'll get the contract I want anyway somewhere else. And so the Bulls management was saying, well, no, because we'll make the coach sit you down and cut your minutes. You won't get those numbers and you won't get what you think you're going to get. And so then that's why Jimmy Butler and Tom Thibodeau was so close and why he wanted to play with him in Minnesota and everything, because Tom Thibodeau didn't agree with it. He said, no, he continued to play Jimmy. Jimmy continued to ball out. The Bulls had to basically exercise their rights to keep him and give him, the max, which at the time was $100 million for like 4 or 5 years. It just expired when he went to Miami and he just signed a new deal. So yeah, that was like $100 million. So the Bulls had to sign him, or else he would have walked for nothing. They had him as restricted, so they had first crack. But anyway, that's dirty. Then D Wade came to the Bulls. The Jimmy Butler told him, because it just happened the very next year, that he told them what happened. And so then they had a split locker room between D Wade and Jimmy Butler, and then like the half of the other team, half the team was against the ownership. The other half is just trying to go along with it, get it over with. And so they end up getting rid of everybody. Now they saying in the draft, the Bulls are looking at drafting some dude from Italy. I ain't never heard of this dude. So I don't know, man. We'll see how it works. Hopefully the Bulls do something. Sometime I be feeling like a New York Knicks fan in a way on what the Bulls be doing. So we'll see. What's up? Where y'all checking in from? What's y'all favorite team? Let me know what's good. Man, I'm looking for this damn, what you call it. But Cash Money, what's up, brother? What's good? What's good? In the meantime, while we waiting on this damn NBA to TV, what's up, Toby? You say what I think about Taco Fall. I mean, he's hyped up a lot on 2K basketball. I know that much. You would think he would be amazing. I know he tall. He got a lot of publicity for only playing what? Barely a game. So he ain't really had enough playing time, really. I'm trying to get this damn getting hot up in here. You're hot in here. So we'll see. But yeah, Taco Fall. I mean, he big, but he ain't did nothing for me to comment on. What have you seen him done? A dunk or two? I think he has hit a 3 though, ain't he? But yeah, we ain't seen him do nothing yet. But we'll see. All right. The Sack Kings, that's what's up. They made a smart choice when they drafted Fox instead of Ball. Because De'Aaron Fox, I mean, I knew he was better than Lonzo Ball if you would have paid attention in college in the Final Four. He ate him up. So, but the Lakers, they ended up finessing Lonzo into a championship anyway by trading him to the Pelicans for Anthony Davis. So, but yeah, De'Aaron Fox, and they got the big man over there. So y'all got a good 2 young core right there. Let's see what they about to do in the draft to help out. The problem with the NBA today is that they got a lot more talented players, but they have no experience. They don't know how to play. Like players that was the 9th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th man on the bench in the 80s and 90s and beyond, couldn't make the NBA team rosters a lot of times today because of their talent, because these players are more talented. They can shoot, they can do all kind of things, pad, do this and that. But they don't know how to play to win. And that's the difference. And that's why those players of that generation could do a lot of this stuff. You think about all these teams with all these talented players and they can't win. It's like only a handful of teams that win 50 games. I was looking at some stats the other day about 2002, which wasn't even that long ago. And I mean, it was like maybe 6 or 8 teams in the NBA with 50 wins. You don't have 8 teams in the NBA with 50 wins today. You got a couple powerhouses, and then everybody else is in the middle of the road at like 40 wins. You know, and 50 wins is good, but it's not really that great. I mean, if you play 82 games, then I mean 500 is 41 and 41. So you just won 9 games more than breaking even. It ain't really that much. It was just harder. You know, it was more competitive. It was more tougher teams. So to get that meant more. You know. Now they're about to make it so 10 teams make the playoffs now from each conference instead of 8. 10 teams. I mean, that's more than half the NBA is in the playoffs now. What is the just for money so they can have more playoff games on TV? It's no point in watching the first round sweeps. You want to see Charlotte make the playoffs as the 10th seed and get swept every year? I mean, there's no point. The fans would be happy to say they made the playoffs 4 years in a row, right? Let's see. Okay, that's Tammy. My bad, Tammy. All right. I'm trying to read too fast. So my fault. Misael Rivera, Lakers fan from Puerto Rico. You from Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico. La Lakers. Yeah. Hey, the Lakers, man. They in a good situation. They just made a trade. And well, they didn't just make a trade. They looking to make a trade, actually. And wait, did the trade get complete with Drew Holiday? No, Drew Holiday just got traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. That's what happened. But the Lakers will make something happen to keep them going. The Lakers just won a championship. Misael, is it Misael? Misael? Let me know if I pronounce it right. Misael. But yeah, the Lakers, y'all just got y'all championship. Now look, let me ask you all this. Does the bubble championship mean the same as a real championship? I think it's a little, I mean, this is weird because in a way it's a little easier, but then also it was a little hard. Now, it was a little hard off the court, maybe bored. You could be separated from people, family, loved one, this and that, lonely, that, whatever. I get that. But when you get down to it and playing ball, it's like playing at the gym, at the Y. There's no distractions. It's a straight, even playing field. And some players is able to excel better than others. Like Anthony Davis is a star no matter what. But even he said he loved to play in the bubble and that he would, you know, he loved to do it. He loved playing. It's easier for him. But I mean, we know he was a star before. Regardless, he said some players is able to play better, which I can see. Is no distractions. You already live at the stadium. They didn't have to drive. They didn't have to do nothing. You got people fixing food for you there. All the meals was prepared. Everything. I mean, it just. So I don't know. I'm a little 50-50 on that. I don't really give the bubble championship full credit as a regular championship. They not getting on planes, flying to other city, doing this, doing that, jet lag, none of that. Sleep, tired. Nobody putting something on the pizza like they did Jordan, making you get the flu. So I don't know. We'll see. You say, what do I think about Denny Avija? Well, that's a good question because that's who the Bulls are thinking about drafting. And he's a player from, I think, Israel, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't know too many players from Israel that know how to play ball. Be honest with you. Now, they did have the dude. I think his name was Omri Caspi, was the first Jewish or Israeli player to make it to the NBA. But normally they doing the contracts. They not actually playing. Which ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, everybody got a role to play. Normally they owning the team. They ain't actually playing on the team. Nevertheless, I don't know nothing about him. So I can't make a judgment about his game. I've been looking and trying to see some type of highlights or hear something about what they say, but I'm wondering, like, they're drafting him really high. Like, ever since Porzingis and Dirk, everybody type, wants that next sexy Euro player. And it doesn't work out as often as they try. I hope it does, but I know they say this a lot about European players, but they lack toughness. And it's true. Look what the Bulls just did with Mirotic. He got punched in the eye and he left and went back. He wanted to get traded from the Bulls. He talked crap to the wrong person, talking crap the wrong way. One of his teammates punched him in the eye. He wanted to get traded. Next thing you know, he out the NBA. And I like Miro. Miro had game. Not Gasol. He had Kobe there to help him with toughness and everything. And Gasol, both Gasols, they don't play. They stars. They some studs. Now this dude with the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen. That's another, like, they just tried this. Another, sexy pick, big man, whatever. And he's blooming. He can shoot. And he's actually starting to play to become damn near the best man on the Bulls, second best at least. But his defense and things is still questionable, so I don't know. The Bulls got a good young core. I don't know nothing about Denny, so I'm wondering, what do you know about him? Let me know. Type down there. Tell me what you think if you know anything about him. You see Zeke gonna get drafted in 2024? Yeah, right. That's if Tariq don't get him taken out. Tariq go get him taken out, and Zeke ain't gonna never make it. He ain't gonna even get drafted. Tariq gonna get him set up. Let's see. Steven, that's a good question. As far as I saw, I think that it was permanent, but it may be just for this season since they're going to play a shortened season. So that's a good question. And it may just be for this season to give more teams a chance because it's a shortened season. I'm not sure, but that's a great question, Steve. And it actually make more sense than them making the change permanently. I would hope that wouldn't be the permanent change. Maybe this season, okay, you had a lot going on trying to make up for this stuff and everything. Shortened season, the players barely got a break. You want to do this? Okay, I get it. That makes sense, and I'm good with that. If they decide to do it just permanent, forget it. Just make them all go. It's already hard for me to watch regular season NBA games already, to be honest with you. It is. And so, and not just NBA, a lot of sports, regular season games, it's hard to watch now. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm getting older or whatever, but I can still keep up with it. I can still watch the highlights, but to watch the whole thing, woo! And it ain't that I got, the social media problem where you can't watch a video longer than 3 minutes. It's just that I don't be interested enough, I guess, maybe. Because I can watch movies, 2-3 hour movies, no problem. Shows, binge, highlights I could watch. But I don't know. It's just too many stops sometimes. And a lot of these dudes, they don't play defense, man. They just let people just lay up and do stuff like, oh, man. All right, we got Adam Silver. He done stepped up. He about to talk about who the top pick is, so let's see. That's right, Steven. The Lakers got Schroeder. Thanks for correcting me. That's a good trade, actually, for the Lakers because he can shoot, and they need another person that can shoot and handle the ball. They gave up Danny Green, who was a good 3-and-D player, and they also need that. But a lot of people that Danny stick, maybe you could put LeBron on at times or switch it up. But, of course, we know they're not done. But Schroeder, that's a great, great pickup because hopefully they can still keep Rondo. And if Avery Bradley comes back, now they got 3 decent guards to rotate through to give LeBron a break when he playing point or if he want to play off ball. So that was a good pickup. Thanks for that, Steve, for reminding me and letting me know. So while I'm talking now, we see Adam Silver giving his little speech. And once he gone over there, then, I'll let y'all know who the number 1 pick. Right now, let me know before it's done who y'all think going number 1. Let's see which one of y'all is right. It's Minnesota. Here we go. Is it Wiseman, LaMelo, or what you call it? Not James Wiseman. Anthony Edwards. A lot of people think Anthony Edwards, he make the most sense since they already got D'Angelo and Big Town. So they got a point in the center. Maybe they do need a wing, but he only like 6'5". So we'll see. Home of Kevin Garnett. He the only one ever did anything for them. They showing 8 consecutive playoff berths. Went to the 2004 Western Conference Final. Since he left, they got the lowest winning percentage in the NBA since 2007. Now they got Karl Anthony Towns, the first pick in 20. So they starting to come up. Kevin Love made a mistake leaving him. Well, I can't say that. He got a championship. He got a fat contract from Cleveland. And he just chilling right now on autopilot. But at one point, Kevin Love was being considered as like one of the best big men in the NBA. When he was in Minnesota, he was shooting threes, grabbing. Boy, he was dropping like 26 and 14 one year. They wasn't winning, but he was balling. He got hurt a couple times in a row in Minnesota, though. That was part of the problem for him, too, is that he wasn't able to stay healthy. Let's see. You say it was more of a mental challenge, but no need for an asterisk. That's a good one, man. It's no need really for an asterisk, but it is close. It almost is a need for an asterisk, really. It was just too different. They did finish most of the season. So if it was like regular season award type thing or something, I could see that maybe. The playoffs and the buy-in, it just was so different. It need to be remembered as being out of the ordinary and different. It's so different. It's hard to tell right now. With the Lakers, would Milwaukee have lost if they weren't in the bubble, like to Miami, 5th seed? Like, let's be real about that. You think Giannis and his crew would have performed that bad? Like, at home, they play better. They had home court advantage. That's the type of team where home court advantage matters, to be real with you. Bledsoe and Brook Lopez, they not role warriors. They had home court advantage. But in the bubble, nobody got home court advantage. And then they was like exposed in a way. You know? And I don't think Miami would have made it to the finals if it wasn't for this. Jimmy Butler is a beast. I love the way Jimmy Butler played. I hate it when the Bulls let him go, did him like they did. But nevertheless, would he have played as good as he did in the finals if it wasn't for the bubble? I mean, come on. So, those are good questions. Let's see. The Bulls may trade their number 4 to get Kemba. Do you think that's a good deal? Heck no. Heck no. I don't know about this European guy, Denny, that they're looking at, but I wouldn't get Kemba Walker, man. If you get Kemba Walker, you need to be in win now mode. That's something like a Lakers team should be looking at more than the Bulls. The Bulls are not in win now mode. There would be no point in sacrificing that pick for Kemba when by the time the rest of the team is worth a damn in 2-3 years, Kemba is retiring. They're going to have to make him Simba. He done got old out the pasture. So, I don't know about that one. I hope the Bulls do keep Zach LaVine, though. That's where Minnesota messed up. Minnesota should have kept Zach LaVine, never traded for Jimmy Butler, and they would be dope if they would have kept Zach LaVine, Towns, and D'Angelo. Oh, man. But that wasn't the way the pick was squirted. So, but that would have been dope for them. I'm glad we got Zach. Zach is cold. Zach LaVine is dope. And we got Wendell, the big man, Wendell Carter. The Bulls got some good young talent. So we'll see. We'll see. Steve, you say Anthony Edwards. All right, here he come, Commissioner. Let's see, Adam Silver. Kane Hardy, what's up, Kane? What up, Kane? Big Daddy Kane, what up? Oh man, LaMelo ain't going down that low. They pick Anthony Edwards with the number 1 pick, Minnesota. And that makes sense for them because they already got the point. They already got the big man. They need a 2 guard scorer. Because when Towns get bogged down and Russell he can't pass it to nobody else when he can't get it off. Now they got Anthony Edwards. Hopefully he can get his shot, be able to do something. They got a little comic book, got him looking like he Ant-Man. I guess they trying to make it interesting. He used to play football, Anthony Edwards. What was he, the quarterback? Anthony Edwards used to play quarterback in high school in Georgia. Human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins. That's who he looked up to. He averaged 19 points last year as a freshman. I mean, Anthony Edwards got game. It's the best pick and situation for them. And they shouldn't trade it because Russell and Towns are not in win now mode, no way. And we already saw when they got a veteran on their team that's a beast ready to win like Jimmy Butler, they didn't respond well to that. That's what made Miami actually better, is that those guys listen and respond well. Bam. He the same type player as Jimmy, so they both respond well to that. And they overachieved, beyond their talent and stuff because of their heart and will to win. I give it to them on that. Talking to Grubbin, what's up? What's up, man? How you doing? You like that Simba one? Yeah, it's over for Simba Walker. Talking Warriors are definitely hit with Klay Thompson down again. Yeah, you ain't lying. Right now, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all, if anybody want to come talk about the draft right quick. I think I'm only going to have enough time to probably get to the first 3 picks as long as they are taken tonight. They taking their sweet time. But nevertheless, anybody want to join, whether you on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, go ahead and click that link. Let's go ahead and talk about what's up on the sports, whether it's the NBA draft or something else sports on your mind. But Anthony Edwards, they got him talking right now. He basically happy, of course. I mean, you finally going to get that lottery check. And, in a way, he earned it. It ain't really a lottery. The only thing you really don't have in your power is how tall you can grow. But everything else he had to do. There's a lot of tall people walking around that can't hoop. I've met a few in my life, and I'd be thinking, man, I wish I had your height. Because I would have been working out in the rain every day, all day, working out, trying to get to the NBA. It's just a good way to get a few $1 million at a young age. But it's not the only way to make some money. But it's a great job, shoot, especially when you could have won at 18. This dude is 19 years old. I think first round contract is like 4 years, $25-30 million. Just imagine in 4 years, by the time you were 23, you had 20-30 million. Now, you could probably subtract maybe 40%, 10% to an agent, another 30% in taxes and fees. So 40 to 45% of your money is gone without spending a dime. So if you're making 35-40 million, then you got about 20 million. Still, you could have $20 million in the bank in 4 years. Sound good to me, shoot. Especially if in 4 years is between the years of 19 to 23, and you still got 20 million, then you get the extension if you're worth a damn. But you don't want to be like what's the dude that got drafted by by Cleveland, number one, Anthony Bennett. Oh man, this dude got drafted number one overall. Ain't nobody know who the hell he was. He got that 20, 30 million first round, first pick money. And he ain't get another contract after them 4 years, I don't believe. But I mean, if he did his stuff right, like you can live your rest of your life with $20 million. You can you can buy a McDonald's franchise for $1 million. It costs $1 million and some change to buy into a McDonald's. You got 20 million, you can buy 2-3 McDonald's and you'll never look back. And that's just being lazy and doing it the simple way. You know, whether you want to buy real estate, buildings, buy a bunch of subways, Wingstop. I mean, you can just reinvest that money and put it in the stock market in Amazon. Amazon ain't going out of business. I mean, it's just so when you got that kind of money, it's just going to keep making you money. The younger you are, the better. But anyway, yeah, 19 years old making millions. You can't hate on that. People be worried about them going to college. Why they ain't worried about people that ain't got a chance to make millions that ain't going to college? That's who you need to worry about. They can make these millions and go back to school. You can go back to college and you 50, 60 years old. Shit. College is to help you to get a job, to help you how to make money and things, you know. And when you got that, you already made the money now. You may want to even take some classes or do stuff to learn this, that, don't do this, don't do that, manage this, manage that. You can go and get a degree because you ain't got nothing else to do and you just want to get degrees like Shaq. You get all the online degrees or something in the world. But you about to go start working somewhere for 30 grand a year when you got 15 million in the bank. Yeah, I want a job. I need to make 30K, 40K a year. It's not going to happen. It shouldn't happen. Now you blow your money. It deserves to happen. Straight up. Yeah. Dude, Bennett was trash, man. Anthony Bennett. Yeah. Grubbin, what's up with your Cavs, man? Why they pick that bum, man? Yeah. Yeah, you a Cavs fan. I feel bad for you. They could have done so much better. Here come the second pick in the draft. This Golden State. They picked James Wiseman. I told y'all. Yeah. Because now you got another athletic big that can help Draymond. And you know what? This is the best pick for them, but it's even better for Charlotte because now they get LaMelo Ball, the player that they need. They could just give him the ball. Now they're not gonna get Russell Westbrook. They're not gonna get Russell Westbrook on Charlotte. Watch. What they gonna do is they gonna keep LaMelo Ball, and he about to be the star of Charlotte. He about to own that city, and he gonna be lighting it up. He about to be learning with Jordan. Now the only problem is if big baller brand LeVar Ball. I'm LeVar Ball and this big baller brand because we big ballers. Now Michael Jordan, I beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1. He don't want my son on the team because he know I'd play him in 1-on-1. I'm undefeated. I'm LeVar Ball. That's the only damn problem. Nobody want to hear his big ass mouth all the time. But hey, he love his son. Let's see. Anthony Bennett is a gynecologist these days. Hey, That ain't a bad profession, though. You got a bright future. LaMelo had a 25% true shooting percentage in Australia. Yeah, but you know what? That Australia stuff don't mean nothing to me. And the reason why is because of Dante Exum. They were talking about this dude is so good, gonna do this and that. He from Australia. What the heck happened to this dude? He's a bum. He's a bum. And like he was dominating. Like they got Dellavedova on their team. I ain't trying to diss him like that. I'm just saying, you know. Now, 25% true shooter percentage ain't really that high though. So I know true shooting percentage, I forgot what a good percentage is. But that's when they supposed to add up your free throws, threes and twos, and come up with a total true shooting percentage, something like that. So 25 is pretty low. And if that's low, then that's a problem, because if he can't really score over there on that weaker competition, then he gonna have a problem. Now, I've seen that he got a little taller. I don't know how tall he is, but yeah. And from what we see from Lonzo, let's hope he ain't soft and brittle, getting hurt every 2 minutes. I guess they other brother, Jello, he ain't good enough. They didn't hold no room for Jello. They thought it was always room for Jello. It ain't no room for Jello in the NBA. You sit your head down and cheer like everybody else next to daddy. Anyway, let's see. You say Draymond is a scrub. So Draymond is not a good player if you look at a lot of things. What it is his heart, and he's put it this way, he's decent in enough skill categories that makes him overall good. Like he's about an 80 overall if this was 2K. 80, 82, 84, give or take at the most. Because he can't shoot really good, but it's not that bad. He can't rebound that good, but it's not that bad. You know what I mean? He can't pass. And so that's what make him a mismatch too. So we'll see. Here come the pick for Charlotte, the selection. They just picked LaMelo Ball. Yeah, they go LeVar Ball wearing a mask. He gonna wear a mask. He won't even hug his son. Boy, take that mask off. Y'all fronting for TV. They inside the house. What does he got this Dipset Cameron gold chain on? Dipset. He got him a damn poster, NBA draft poster. He ain't got no green screen. He done paid to have a whole poster up. The Ball family. They showing them LaMelo, Leangelo, Lonzo. I just love them O's. I don't know why it is. I just love them O's. That's why I got an O at the end. Oh, they die so good at my boys. I love them. They're going to be on the Lakers. I just know it. Well, anyway. Kane, yeah, the Knicks going to probably mess it up. So are my Bulls. They say the best available is Halliburton, Denny, Obi Toppin, Isaac Okoro, Devin Vassell, Killian Hayes. See, I don't like really college basketball. They ain't good enough. So I don't watch college basketball. I hear about the highlights, and then I kind of watch a little March Madness. And then normally people that stand out in there, you kind of hear about, and then you see them on the next level. And No March Madness this year. Kind of hurt with that. They showing highlights of what you call it, LaMelo. He can dunk with two hands. They say he got the handles. They showing him with the handles. He got the tap 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 tap. Dropping the three. Depth at shooting guard at small forward. How tall is he? Let's see. They got him playing point guard, of course. He and Horner. This is the best pick that Jordan ever was able to draft. First brothers to be top 5 picks in NBA draft history. His brother was second, and he was third. 3 years apart. That is kind of dope. You and your brother both in the NBA draft in the top 5 picks, first ever in history. Another ball in Charlotte. LaVar Ball played with the Charlotte Carolina Panthers in 95. I told y'all I'm undefeated. Let's see what they're saying. LaVar Ball. I played with the Carolina Panthers. I know all about Charlotte. I told you I played Michael Jordan in 95. Big baller brand. Did you ever get them shoes? Me neither. Jordan Brand. Yeah. I guess I'm going to look at the Bulls right quick, see what they about to do. And then we'll know. So thanks, Big Daddy Kane. Low. So he's 6'8". He's taller. He's taller than Lonzo. Because Lonzo's 6'6". 6'8" point guard that can shoot. They just said he's not a good shooter. I thought he could shoot. What the heck? Man, I thought that he was the one that hit, 80, 90 points in that high school game? Y'all remember that? I saw him doing catch and shoot like it was nothing. What the hell happened? Here go the Bulls. Patrick Williams from Florida State. I don't know. Nobody had him selected to go this high. He was 6th man of the year. This dude wasn't even a starter in college, and you picked him with the 4th pick in the draft. What the fork are you doing? This dude couldn't even start in college. Oh my goodness gracious. This dude, man, Flower Power, Patrick Williams. That's what his nickname is, Flower Power. That's what we got on the team, Flower Power. Really? That's what we about to do? Just throw bouquets? I mean, this is stupid. Why they didn't get Obi Toppin or the Israeli dude? What the man? I'm saying this because this smells like Anthony Bennett to me. When you the only people that see something on the board. This dude averaged 9 points a game in college off the bench. What the hell are they doing at Florida State? How could you pick him with the? How can you pick him for? This dude couldn't even start at Florida State, not Duke. Florida State. What the hell? It's time to turn this shit off, man. That was a coincidence. I actually wasn't trying to turn it off and shit, but pardon my French. Oops. Anyway, see how happy I am with the pick, right? I told y'all the Bulls. I feel like a Knicks fan. I feel your pain, man. Ain't no difference. Yeah, we may have won, but that was the Jordan era. Y'all had a good time during that era. It was just unfortunate that the Jordan era was at the same time. But y'all went to 2 finals. It was damn near there in that game 7, and John Starks could hit a shot. Y'all would have got one. Now, ever since the 90s, man, neither team is, man. We had the Derrick Rose moment. I do mean moment. But other than that, man, what in the world? I like this Bulls hat, though. I give them that. You picked a nice hat, buddy. But that's it. That's all I'm going to give you for now. Man, what in the world? Obi Toppin, Devin Vassell, Killian Hay, all these people available. Man. They said they love his smile. I'd be smiling too because I know you know you didn't book them right. I'm saying Chicago, you know you didn't book that. That's what I'm saying. You pick me fourth. You trying to keep your job, GM? I hope it was John Paxson because this will definitely be the end of him. And Gar Foreman. I think we got rid of them though this year. I forgot. What in the world? Yeah, man. Florida State got a basketball team, man. Well, why we ain't draft the starters? Why we ain't draft one of the starters? I see it's somebody from Florida State still on the board. Tyrese Halliburton, Denny Avija, Obi Toppin, Isaac Okoro. Devin Vassell is a guard from Florida State. He on the board. And Killian Hayes. What's up with Devin Vassell, Kane? Big Daddy Kane, let me know. What is up with him, man? Should we have gotten him? They on the same team. He must have been starting or something. He a shooting guard, I guess, because this other dude is small forward. We just drafted that small forward dude that can't get off the bench. Want to be Scottie Pippen. Last year when we got Wendell Carter, Chandler Hutchinson. Now you getting another small forward that ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Man, this is crazy. Nicole, what's up, sis? How you doing, girl? Nicole Moore, how you doing? I'm glad you came through for me. Come check it out. Let's see. Yeah, man. That's crazy, man. All right, y'all, man. This just gave me a headache with that one. The next pick is Cleveland. I'm going to go ahead and see what they talking about right quick. I was trying to wait. What pick does New York have? Let me see what New York have before I get out of here. If it got to make me wait too long. Just, oh my God. Patrick Williams, man, you better make me apologize and be a good player. You be a good player, I apologize. I'm sorry. Please shut me up. Atlanta got the 6th pick. Pistons with the 7th. The Knicks with the 8th. So I got 4 more picks to New York. Washington 9. I only originally planned to do the lottery picks, but they took too damn long to get started. I don't want. Let's see what. Cleveland picked Isaac Okoro. His whole family and stuff, they all sitting there quiet. All right, now they getting up. They like, huh? You picked? Oh, okay. All right. He from Auburn. I guess he about to try to be like a little baby Barkley, Wesley person. Auburn is a football school. It's not really a basketball school. So you go to a school like Auburn and you got some game, then your game will shine and elevate because you ain't got to like play behind a bunch of people like on a Duke or something, for example, or North Carolina. But that's what Ben Simmons tried to do when he went to LSU. Except it didn't work because he can't shoot. And it exposed that actually he does have the talent to be a number one player, but he's not a number one player right now because he can't shoot. So whenever they would play D on what he got, he on his people, he can't do nothing but get to the rim. If he can't get to the rim, it's over. Which is kind of the problem with the Ball brothers, the pair of balls. That's the problem with the pair of balls. They shoot blanks. Ba-doom, boom. Anyway. Let's see. So we'll see, man. We'll see how it all work out. Bruce Pearl. This dude is still coaching basketball. He was the Auburn coach. Led them to their first Final Four appearance in 2019. So they just had their first Final Four last year. And Final Four only been going around for like 100 years. So, now football, Auburn ain't no joke. Auburn is a powerhouse football team system. But, Auburn is where Frank Thomas used to play too. And back when I was younger, we used to like baseball. Now, don't nobody give a damn about no baseball. It was a lot of black folks played baseball. We played baseball, alley ball. We played baseball. Frank Thomas, Ozzie Guillen, Andre Dawson, Barry Bonds. Before he got the swole neck, before he caught scoliosis, his head got a little too big. Before then, when he was with Pittsburgh. We like those guys. RBI baseball. Frank Thomas went to Auburn. But, baseball ain't the same. Nah, I couldn't even. Whoo. I don't know how the hell I was even watching baseball then, to be honest, looking back at it now, because it was still the same slow-ass game. But even when we used to go to baseball games, and I've probably been to about at least between 4 to 6 baseball games, we never just sat and watched the whole damn game. We was probably watch maybe 40% of the game, and the rest we was doing other stuff through the stadium. So anyway. Yeah, Kane, you got a good point. Georgia, Florida State, Auburn. Yeah. And that's another reason why I was saying that dude went to Florida State and he couldn't even start. Like, that's a problem. That's not like a powerhouse basketball team. You can't start on a team where it's full of people that don't start. Anyway. I really hope I'm wrong. I'm the type of person I like to be wrong on certain things. Please make me wrong and turn out to be an all-star and future Hall of Famer. Even I had to laugh at that, but I hope so. I would be happy if he was. I'd be the first to always tell the story. I said you wasn't gonna be. I thought you wasn't worth that. Boy, you showed the pride of out there, boy. Yeah, I'm proud of you. Anyway, I'm getting ready to call this a night. I ain't gonna sit here and wait for these dudes, man. They take too long, and they ain't picking the right people, man. The Bulls, man, ruined the night, man. Damn Bulls. Atlanta about to have a powerhouse. Now I know they traded and got, instead of Lukey Duke, they got Trae Young. It looked like they ended up either way. They couldn't have went wrong. Now Luke is a well-rounded player, but he don't really got defense yet. But he got better size. Trae Young don't have defense either, though, and he don't have size. They both can score, and they both are stars, really, especially the way the NBA is today, where you could take 23s a game. They're stars, and they pass. They unselfish. And then they have, y'all help me out, what's the young boy that played with Trae Young in Atlanta? He got a lot of potential. He's pretty good. And now, depending on who they add right here, they just added Onyeka on Oganku. Onyeka Oganku. He a big man center. So that means they're going to give a chance to not play center. Because the other dude that I'm talking about played power forward and center. They drafted him last year, and he pretty good. This boy was on the California State Championship with Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, LiAngelo, and him. Damn. That's a squad. The 2016 California State Championship. Lonzo, LaMelo, Onyeka Oganku, and Jello. No wonder they won the state champ. You got 3 NBA players, and they all were lottery picks. And let's see if Jello make it. So we'll see. But that's a hell of a team. That's great. I'm proud of that. That's good coaching. They showing a little throwback when he was fat and short and he growing. Damn, he doing tip dunks over 2-3 people in the hole. Yeah. Why we didn't pick him, Bulls? Why the Bulls ain't picked this dude? I like tip dunks. And I cannot lie. That other player, he ain't deny. Damn, he went to USC. Never forget. They gotta never forget somebody. So he about to ball in the honor. Anyway. Damn, man. Panda. What up, Panda? What's good? Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you as always. All right, y'all. Anything y'all trying to hear of? I never heard of this dude either. But he may have been talking about somebody else. I ain't heard of them either. Man, I hate that. Yeah, they was brothers, Nicole. I hate that we didn't get to see the NCAA tournament because that's a big tool to evaluate talent and get a little bit of the cream to rise to the top. Not always. I mean, Embiid and Wiggins got eliminated in the first round when they was in March Madness, and everybody saw the talent that they had. So, I mean, not always, but we saw that they wasn't able to lead a team and get them through adversity. And as we see today, it still ain't happened. So did learn that. But they both are still young. Embiid would have probably went number 1 overall that year instead of Wiggins had Embiid not had the foot problems. But, nevertheless, they both great players. We'll see. I like these new hats they wearing. It looks like the way that the stitching is on there. I like how that is. Kind of a cursive, but it's kind of thick on there. It looks like it looks unique in a way. At least it's popping on the TV like it. Pop, pop, pop. The hat. Anyway. All right, y'all. Look like that. The Pistons just made a trade. Wait a minute. Killian Hayes, point guard from France. Little Frenchie. They're going to play a little wee-wee. They want a little pass. You want a little 3-point. I do a little razzle-dazzle. Get the ball in the oil and you will not know what they do over you. You want to play the banging ball, He was the MVP of the European FIBA Championship. Let's see. Crafty playmaker. Why the Bulls ain't get this dude? Bulls. Damn, he dunking on people. And he playing in Europe. Like, that's where Luka Doncic was balling. And he was MVP, and we see what he done did. Uh-oh. He got a little shot. He a lefty. They picked him 7th overall. Now he got Blake Griffin. Throw alley-oops too. And what do we have? Not a damn thing. Man. That's wild, man. Basketball, sports, man. This stuff is silly sometimes, man. New York Knicks next, man. I don't even know why y'all are definitely a Knicks fan. They done traded Big Zinger. They done gave up on Big Zingaroo for nothing. They just, man, a mess. They showing all the highlights between Dolan, Thibodeau. How no free agents came. No Kevin Durant. Nobody. Man, as long as Dolan is there, nobody coming to the Knicks. They only hope is to be able to draft a star. And the problem with the Knicks is they always trying to think. They think they in win now mode all the damn time. They say they about to get Halliburton. Halliburton going, the point guard is probably who they going to pick. Let's see. He from Iowa State. Iowa State has become a big basketball school lately. They players haven't panned out worth a damn. But in the NBA, they ain't. But we'll see. Let's see. Devin Vassell, guard from Florida State. Missed playoffs. The Knicks was 21-45. Missed playoffs in the last 7 seasons. I feel your pain, Knicks fans. I feel your pain, man. The Bulls ain't worth a damn either, man. We had a couple higher moments than you guys lately. Y'all did have a couple high moments when Melo was there. But I think y'all even made it to... No, you didn't make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, semifinals with Melo. But, yeah, but still, what are they doing? Let's see. Let's see what the Knicks, they about to have them come up in a second. And after the Knicks make this pick, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this draft episode up. And, I appreciate you all for sticking with me, coming through, chopping it up in the chat, and supporting me in my channel. Let's hope that all our teams get better. We know that's not going to happen, but let's hope at least the Bulls get better. I like them on 2K. If they get better. Other than that, I'm not about to watch the game unless they in the playoffs. And it's a meaningful playoff game. I'm not going to sit and watch it no matter. Like, I don't know. I can't do it. I'm still a fan, and I still like it, but I still more rather would play somebody in 2K than sit and just watch a regular season game. Highlights, check in, watch a little bit here and there. That's different. I can do that. But here come the Knick. The Knick pick is in. Let's see what the Knick got. They about the net pick. The 8th pick. They got Obi Toppin. That's dope. Obi, he about to. That's what they need is a good point guard. But he from Dayton. So, like, yeah, he averaged 20 points a game, but nobody else was on your team in Dayton. Dayton has done better in the last couple years of becoming a basketball school, but it's not the same. This dude throwing it between his legs like Vince Carter, dunking it. What? Why the Bulls ain't get him? Everybody thought he would be the 4th pick in the draft. They got him as point forward. Man, this is probably the best pick the Knicks have had in years. And this just came out for them, man. The way the draft dude is dominating, running through the damn thing, dunking, windmill. Dayton. He's doing the damn dunk between the legs in the game. Man. Bulls. I hate y'all. Zion Williams, highest career field goal percentage by the player of the year. Zion Williamson, 68. Bill Walton, 65. Obi, 64. Kareem, 63. This dude had a better field goal percentage than Kareem, and he was player of the year. And they just passed him up. That's what's up, Knicks. Y'all finally got what y'all need. Obi over here crying. He really happy. He holding the iPad or somebody in his lap. But the iPad is facing us. So, like, dude ain't looking at him. What the hell you got the iPad dude looking at us for? Obi crying. He happy. Obi. They got a blue Knicks hat. All blue. Gray body and all blue. Blue brim, blue lettering and everything. His daddy G'd up. His daddy looked like damn Paul Bearer over here with this suit. Man, his daddy got some braids. Man, these braids are so intricate. I remember when I used to have braids a long time ago. Anyway, man, it take too damn long. Anyway, Kane, Big Daddy Kane, I think you all are right. You finally did something right. Y'all got the point guard of the future for the Knicks. They need to get rid of all them power forwards that you got on the roster. And if he ends up being what he's supposed to be, other players are going to want to play with him. And that's all you need to change your franchise around. Be willing to pay, and that's it. He going to attract the players. The garden going to be on fire. Damn. The Knicks got lucky. Too bad they got rid of Popo. Big Zingers out of there. Poor Zingers, but you know, it is what it is. Can't have them all. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching this draft coverage. I'm about to get up out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow and the rest of this week. Peace. And I'm out.